Oh, Fidget, hello, Soul Kitty. Soul Kitty, look, I started early. Well, thank you for the resub, too. Very early, yes. Well, I was like, I was already ready, so I just said F it. Y'all, today started my Thanksgiving break. Ooh, that sounds good, Fidget. I still have one more day of work, but like, I went and checked the vacation calendar for our whole department, and there are more people taking off tomorrow than there are people taking off any individual day on Christmas. It kind of makes sense though, because we get a whole week off for Christmas, and because of how our off Fridays kind of math up, it's like, I think it's 11 days off in a row. So I think some people might think that's enough. And this is the day before a holiday, so it makes sense. But I took an extra 3 days off for Christmas, and so I have 17 days coming off at the end of the next month. I am so looking forward to that. That's going to be so nice. Hello, Hugmere. Hello, Jinxie. Twilight is a gun. She kind of is, yeah. Gotta grab her tail. That sounds weird. Thinking of the pinky thing, but context. I'm also trying a little bit of a different setup. I got a new monitor. I've been wanting to get in like either an ultra wide or a couple different upgrades throughout monitors, but I've been waiting for the right one to get, and now one is available that has everything I need, so I can actually now stream and have chat up on the same monitor without having a second monitor, which is actually kind of convenient. I got it's one of the Alienware QD OLEDs, the newer one. It's a little cheaper, but it has picture-in-picture, and so I can actually change my second computer's output to be vertical, and so I can put it off to the side. It actually works beautifully. It didn't at first, but I got it to work beautifully. So, hello, Kite. Hello, hello, Matt. Actually, starts my finals for the fall semester. Oh, okay. So you have vacation before having to haul ass. Good luck on that. Michael is not here yet, but we can get started here. Actually, I gotta get used to using this. Does this go to the right one? It does. Sweet. Hello. Oh, I gotta get my music going though. Oh, I was actually ready on that one. I was over prepared this time. A single monitor, handier. No, it's more of, when I'm doing the stream thing, all I really care about is chat, and chat's like this big. I like being able to verify that things are running, but otherwise it feels like the part I actually want is only like about this narrow. And so my thought was, if I get an ultra wide, I can get my normal video, like the 16:9, and then make a vertical video of the other monitor on the other. And then that's basically what I need to see, instead of having this whole other monitor set. Yeah, you can turn the monitor sideways, but then it's like this tall, and it's just huge. And it's just, I don't like that. So I've been waiting for like a year and a half, and finally exactly the one that I wanted came out, and I immediately got it, just got it hooked up yesterday. No, Michael will be on a little bit. I started early. But no, it works really, really good. So now I have a 1080 monitor that's this wide on the side, where chat is the same size as it was before, but now I have that much more space open on my, like that much more space open on my desk. It's just way more efficient. Plus, I was playing Dark Tide yesterday, and QD OLED on Dark Tide with wide, ultra wide, actually kind of nice. So, and way more color accurate, which was I was actually having issues with, because I felt like I wasn't getting some of the lights and darks and colors accurate before, because I wasn't calibrated. This one is pops around really nice. So anyway, we were working on Twilight with the gun last time. I am not liking that angle though. It's not what I was hoping for. So we're gonna poke at that right away. I kind of wanted to like a more stylistic shot like that. There's a reason for it. It's because of how it's gonna kind of flop up. I think this would be kind of cool. Thank you for the follow, Cold Star. Oh, wow, it's so much easier to see chat now, or the other thing too. Before I had to look I had to look here. Now I can look here. It doesn't sound like much, but it is. There's somebody mentioned on Sunday, but Rip Jason David Frank. I am not sure on who that is, but rest in peace, Jason, I guess. And cheers, Cold Star. Okay. I'm drinking some more of my same stuff I had Sunday. It's the Indeed mixed nut cream ale. Very good. Oh, and thank you for the new sub on Prime from Jade Fox. Thank you very much. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you like Twilight with a gun. We don't look at her face back there. We're gonna play with that. Oh wow, this is super wide angle. How wide is this? Hold on. If I check. Okay, it's not quite 14. It's not even 17. Somewhere between 17 and 24. Okay, good. I didn't want to go much more than that. I like this. I just need to play with. Actually, wait, no. Can I get a little? Can I get closer? I think that I can get closer than this, but it's only going to be by like a millimeter before I run into Xenier issues. Yeah, I could fix that, but then I have other issues to deal with. I just heard Michael get home. He's just got to eat dinner first. Oh, the other thing is nice. I kind of had it for the other one, but my old mic, this one that I dropped and I thought broke, I plugged it in and it actually is working now. So I'm hoping it works. But let me know if like suddenly it starts buzzing for some reason. That's what it was doing after I dropped it. So if it does, it's not that it sounds better, but I can go like much further away and it still sounds much cleaner. And has better noise cancellation for neighboring people, so it's much better overall, easier to use. Okay, I need to play with her face there. It's like I like when you back up and immediately it's like big gun. It's like no small gun. Okay. Let's see. We need to have her. The lighting is, I'm going to shut off the lighting because I don't want that to impact my decision in here. I feel like she's like that. Her butt's kind of straight, so I think I need, because I want to fill this shot so that if like maybe has her butt kind of angle around here and she's kind of looking up, so she's kind of like coming around this way and then having angle up. I think I'll figure out as I do it. I'm going to take off his pants. What was that from? I don't remember those quotes. There's so many of them. Wow, look how close that is. Oh, that's actually what I need to do. I need to check focal distance too, because that could actually be or impact some things. All right. I want to have it focus on Twilight's face, but I also feel like I don't. This is going to be one I'm probably going to have to render a few times because I want to track the gun as it's being lifted up. Hello, Blur. Okay, so let's get Twilight in a better position. So that one's fine. I just need to get her right on here. So, okay, it actually doesn't matter. Oh wait, actually it will matter. I don't know why it's way over there, but... And why is that? Oh. Apparently it's off. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. No, because it's going to blend, and you're probably going to see her hoof start flying off as the camera slides. I don't really care about it after that she gets to that position. Oh, God damn it, your legs are busted too, Twilight. Is that your legs? Yeah, it is. Jeez. Oh my God, what is... Okay, those are locked. That makes more sense. Okay. Well, that was her whole leg. That's not what I want to do. I just want her tippy toes. So what does everybody have planned for Thanksgiving? I hope you have... Oh, I guess if you're out of the U.S., I hope you just have a nice weekend planned. But for the U.S., we got Thanksgiving this weekend. We had Friendsgiving last Saturday. Was really fun. Had a lot of... probably at the peak, like 14 something people here. Maybe like 12 or 14. Had a lot of food. Still eating it. It was a good time. I have a feeling this is not going to look right in actual, like, you know, why is this still off a little bit? Yeah, this is, I can see it goes up and then back down again, and that's not what that's supposed to do. We're going to fix that. So we're going to do all of Twilight in. And then we're going to go and fix it by going out. Now let's see what this looks like. Yeah, this looks much better. This is actually the micro frame. There's a... Well, the SFM software does have its kind of frame lock like that. There is a smaller frame limit if you turn off that, where you can't select anything smaller than this iteration. I think this is... 0.0001 frame, so 1/1000th of a frame. That's the smallest motion. It's stupid, but that's any cut doesn't actually cut it at 1/1000th of a frame. It technically moves. That's why cuts like that make her hair go goofy. I was planning to make tons of homemade banana pudding. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Michael made corn pudding for Thanksgiving. I've heard of it, but it wasn't really pudding. It was corn, but he makes side dishes that should be more dessert. That one is, I think, more of a side dish than like sweet potato casserole. Banana pudding actually sounds good right now. And we're going to... I think instead I'm going to bring Twilight back a little bit. This will save me a little time. So I'm going to hide wings and hide face so I have easier bone selection. And where's your butt? Me corn pudding, so good. Mike really do bring the Southern comfort. Yeah, a little bit, definitely. He made 2 giant pans of sweet potato casserole. We got through a good amount of it, but there's still so much food left. But that was, we were anticipating at the most or the highest end a good probably 7 to 8 more people, but. We didn't get everybody to show up, but that's just because real life people had to adult. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get her butt really out of that shot because it's far enough away that it's doing the fisheyeing. I can probably get this leg out a little bit, though. Okay. Nope. I cannot move. I've not moved anything else using the retransform, so if I do it now, it's going to break certain motions between the two, and that's really goofy, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so I need to get her closer to gun. Is that gonna? I guess I can move the everything. I'm not gonna be too worried about that right now. This is kind of looking like a cheap SFM when you do like this. The wide angle. I'm always used to people that are new to SFM usually have very wide angle shots, and it's good, like the weird uncanniness of that I'm feeling. But it probably is because I don't think that expression works. Let's fix that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't jealous. We're going to Grandma's house, but she caught the COVID. Oof. We're still going, but I'd expect to be very cautious and lack of hugs. Oh, oof, that's still rough if you're still going. We had, I think last year, my nephew got sick right at Christmas, and so he couldn't come to Christmas with the family. That's rough. And I think it was the year before that he couldn't go to Christmas because it was just big COVID time. I went to my parents' house with part of my family, but otherwise the three, then my older sister and my older brothers, they had theirs, and we all just did a Zoom call. So it was kind of interesting Christmas. See, this is the kind of like closer to the scale of the face I was hoping for. I'm wondering if instead of doing this like really heavy zoom, I can do closer to like this. Actually, no, that works pretty good too. I was thinking about just increasing the size of the gun a little bit. With the change in the perspective, it would still kind of work. I remember somebody showed a picture once where they were showing like this cool effect of like Scout going through the air to do a punch, but when they actually showed how it was like the behind the scenes, like his whole body was stretched like multiple feet to get the effect. So I was like, maybe I can do something like that too. But I kind of want to have the gun be more focused. Like I don't want to make it look like she's shooting past the camera. I want to make it look like she's kind of shooting into the camera a bit. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, but for her face though, we need to actually play with that. That is not the face I want to go with. That is, oh my god, that is super creepy. No. That's actually not too bad. I don't really feel like her eyes are giving a sense of terror. That's a little better. We just got to turn that forward a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. I love having these bones. That is rough. I hate that for him. Maybe he'll make it this time. He's actually being extra careful, trying not to, like if he hears anybody sick in any way and where he's going, he's trying to be precautious. Don't think I have to do anything with the bottom one. Maybe it's just I need to put a little bit of sad. Is it just, can I just do surprise? I feel like there needs to be a sad in there a little bit. But I don't even, you can't even really see this one. I'm not going to worry about eyebrows right now. Where if I still want to bring the body a little bit more that way and have the neck be like stretching a little bit more. So we're gonna lock those. We're gonna bring this body down like that. Oop. I like the other one. I guess not. That. So let's turn her head a little bit more. Oh, actually, it's turning away a little bit. Isn't too bad. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Is that Michael?
That's on.
It's a different setup too.
What?
Different monitor.
Oh yeah. The layout was the same. Something seemed off, but I wasn't sure what it was.
It's like somebody when they say like, "Hey, you like my new haircut?" But they just shave their head, and you're like, "I don't get it. I don't know what you did."
So how many billions of dollars did you spend on that Alienware monitor? I see it.
It's actually one of the best monitors you can get right now.
Somebody bent it.
I actually like the curve on it. It's not extreme. It's just a slight. But that's a separate computer. Picture in
Probably
picture.
send it back. Huh? Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway.
Your other monitors was back there being all sad.
Yeah, I haven't figured out what I want to do with that one yet. How's the corn pudding, man? I'm super jealous.
I just ate steak and rice and zucchini that was still in the fridge from like a while ago. It was still all right. I left it in there because Adam said he was going to eat it, and then he didn't eat it, and now he's gone, so I'm eating it.
Yeah, that
Does that. Drink. Mike, yeah, the corn pudding was good. I did have sweet potatoes for breakfast this morning. That's a solid breakfast. Now booze for dessert. No, it's good to clear out that stuff just because there's one more Tupperware container to get out of the fridge.
still lots to clear out though.
Oh yeah. No, we're still good for a bit. We haven't even touched the ham yet. I think.
Okay, I want to see how this kind of works. So first I'm going to do the gun. Okay, I'm definitely going to is that right on time?
Is it too late to change the gun into a shotgun?
No, not doing a shotgun. It wouldn't work because I'm trying to do a close up and the shotgun would be like 3 times longer.
You use fisheye.
I am already.
Bigger fish.
No, I'm already. I had to decrease it.
It just feels like horror films that shotguns the.
But it's not a horror film. It's Pinky.
Yeah, being horrified.
That's just Pinky being Pinky.
Twilight doesn't know that. If she did, I would hope she wouldn't be planning on shooting her friend. Is that how bad it's gotten? No more parties, please.
Okay, so now I'm going to round this to about there, and I'm going to see how easy it is to do this. I'm wondering if I think I can do this. It's just going to be kind of messy. So we're going to take the revolver and lock it to the camera, and then when it gets, we're going to delay some of the motion at the beginning here. Oh, that little blade weirdly. Oh, it's because it's delaying based on the other's position. So actually, okay, we got to unlock first, and then delay this.
It's given with your grandma, so that's nice.
Okay, and now we're gonna relock it again. Now. Going to say within this point, play had most. No, not there. Right there. We're no, maybe. Oh, can't do it there. We'll do this. Play ahead. Okay, that stays way too low there. Well, you know what? That kind of might be fine. So we're going to play at it mostly. And I'm just going to change it to like this. Has that angle, but we can fix that angle. So from here...
It's starting to feel like John Wick a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. It's like I want to. I like experimenting with some like unique.
You can just change it up from Sam Raimi, whoever the heck directed John Wick. I don't even know. Who directed John Wick? Dad, help me. You're gonna do it.
Chad.
Just a Chad. Okay.
It depends on if he did 1, 2,
He's
and
an
3.
American stuntman. Did he go from stuntman to director? That's weird. That's weird progression.
And film director.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna want to have a movie with good stunts, have the director be a stuntman.
Oh, I was gonna say it felt like The Matrix too. No, those movies all seem.
And he did The Crow.
Yeah.
And he's doing every John Wick. John Wick 1, 2, 3, Parabellum, and John Wick 4.
I'm surprised he still had a career after The Crow.
I'm
so badly.
I love the John Wick movies. They're great. I'm afraid of burnout on it. They have some super creative ways that they've utilized it, and you know I'm kind of fine with it. But it's still I'm afraid that you're gonna get to a point of like, yeah, but we saw the last one.
I know. Who's the main character in those? He's got to be getting pretty old. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu?
Yeah, it's Keanu. That's
He's getting older, but he's also a super cool dude. And
well, yeah, but eventually, super coolness loses to like age eventually. Except for Tom Hanks and Betty White. May she rest in peace. He was always cool.
yeah, it's a little disorienting when it does the first move, but that's because it's not supposed to move like that. It's supposed to go to there. So let's try that again. And she'll move separately, but I think if it moved quicker, it might actually work.
I already feel like Cupcakes need to come out of that door, and she needs to dodge them by doing Matrix dodges. I mean, you shouldn't do that, but I feel like that's what has to happen now.
I think the only thing that's bugging me right now is the zoom in at the end.
It's a little much, yeah.
The zoom in. If I could get it to transition to that zoom.
Well, it feels like it's losing focus off of the weapon and then suddenly jutting over to focus on Twilight.
Well, that's why I want to get the.
Which is just a little disorienting.
That's why I want to have it get closer beforehand, but it's actually not going to be that easy. If anything, actually having. I wonder if having the gun stay a little bit down till the very last second and then have it snap.
Yeah, I do like that a little better. Feels like it's locking in the shot.
Right now it has it has a step in the middle though I have to figure out. Right here. There's a little bit of a extra thing that makes it doesn't feel like it's a consistent single motion. Okay, that fixed that, but now the camera's the one doing it. Because you see, it feels like the camera's like the gap here is what I'm looking at. You can see it shrinks, then enlarges, and then it doesn't feel like that's the smooth.
It looks better than it did a minute ago.
Yeah. Still has a little bit there.
Yeah, Jinxie, they were kind of afraid of some of the food. And corn pudding didn't get touched very much compared to like mashed potatoes.
Because most people are looking at it and said, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then they look at sweet potato and they're like, orange potatoes? It's not the color potatoes should be. You know, if I just called the, I feel like if I called the corn pudding corn hot dish, people would have eaten it. Because they'd be like, ooh, Minnesotan. And they'd eat it. Next question. Of course, it's a custard, so it wouldn't make sense, but nothing up here makes sense.
I think if this was quicker, and I think I'm going to increase the snapping of the gun even more. Like, so it's more like this. Nah, I think I'll keep it the way it is. Well, and she gets it to the end here, but it's now just like locked in place. So I probably should have it like kind of bounce a little bit. Yeah, I think I should do okay. And then I'll just round Twilight in a very, very rough way just to see what that looks like with her moving too.
Don't eat your cheeseburgers. That's how you round a horse.
Yeah, when she moves with it, it's not too bad. It's definitely not final motion, but okay, I'm okay with moving forward with it, at least as it is. Jesus, books. I think that time gap is a little long there too. From when she's just at this part, let's just decrease that to 0 or a little bit more. Okay, I'll keep that for now. So she find gun.
Good.
This needs to be a little quicker too. Okay, if I actually speed up that beginning part, it does need a little bit more time back there. Oh yeah, actually, I'll probably have her look around a little bit because she's apparently blind and distracted by book.
Books can be very distracting, especially when they all have all those books. They got ponies in them. The last one, every book in there is a hard printed copy of something wrong in fiction, and more. Think about it. Entire library, of course. Pretty exciting. He's excited, I can tell.
So I kind of want to have it where Twilight's breathing really heavy here, and then just slowly have Pinky's head start popping up from behind there.
You could have her like zip by like a blur in the background.
No, because that's considering escalation.
With like a giggle.
I know, but that means I have to keep making more shots. I'm not doing it. I'm cutting it at this point to move on to other stuff. I don't want to keep doing spook. Remember, it's a short, and you're like, but what if we add more escalation?
Oh, so you're doing it short.
No, this is supposed to be short, and it's not going much further than this. Because if I do that, then that's talking about more spook. Then she'd have to turn around, and then there'd be more little things, and eventually, like, how many of them am I adding?
Until you're ready to insert the Spanish Inquisition.
No, I'm not inserting the Spanish Inquisition.
Look, I'm just here until you start animating the snoot photo shoot. Because that needs to happen.
No.
Oh. Did we get so many views?
Okay, so yeah, she'll have the gun there, and we'll have. I think I still have Pinky in here, don't I?
No, not lewd. The snoots aren't lewd. Though I have been enjoying these. This one person online who posted a picture of one of those mouse pads where it has the pony hooves, but one of those ones where you rest your wrist between the two hooves. I have one with Derby holding two bubbles.
You mean it's not hooves, it's a boob mat.
No, they're hooves. But somebody did on
hoobs?
The hooves.
Or is that hoove boobs?
No, they're not hoof boobs, they're just hooves.
You said hoobs.
Hoobs. But no, somebody did censor it on like one of the Mastodon servers. People couldn't stop like laughing. It was ridiculous. Like shit. I bet just the post. I showed you my hooves. Please respond. I don't even know where I was going with that. It's funny though. Not lewd. Snoots are just cute. You're gonna have her like fire the gun and then everything's just gonna go black. Like the last light you see is the flash. And then you hear giggling and Twilight's gone. Back. Oh, that'd be cool. They could flicker back to life. That'd be fun. Oh no. Super happy.
Is that happy enough?
That is the correct amount of crazy happy, yes.
Wait, no, it's not.
Need more happy. Your face is breaking a little bit. That's Five Nights at Freddy's. That's a bit.
I love how it literally it's smiling eye to eye. Yeah, I mean, let's maybe decrease that. Let's see what else. A curve. I don't want to probably add too much more of that.
Need to add some ooh woo.
Woo woo.
Yeah, what was a ooh? No, it broke it. That's good.
What's wrong?
Jeez. Faces should not contort that way.
No, that's pretty good.
That's straight up got hit by the Joker's laughing gas.
So do I do that or do I do this?
No,
I feel like it needs to be normalized.
Yeah, normalized because she's there to have a good time, not like eat Twilight.
Okay, so the other thing I need to make sure of is that technically all I'm seeing is Pinky's head. I'll worry about that in a sec. So I need to have her come up literally from behind. I feel like because of the scaling thing, I need to make her bigger.
Why?
Because her head's small. I kind of want to have it be a bigger thing. But if the closer I get her to Twilight, the harder it's going to be to hide things. So instead, you hide it by doing I hide the fact that she's further back by just making her bigger. So let's do.
You haven't really given a whole lot of space for Pinky to appear in that camera angle.
Yeah.
Feels like she could use some space.
She could also like stop being Pinky.
It's true. She is my least favorite of the main six. I said it.
Well, she's mine too.
She's fine. She's not bad. She's just like somebody has to be last. And it's Pinky.
She is stupid.
Like I even enjoy Fluttershy's dynamic with Discord. Rarity's fun. Applejack's like number 2. Only thing she doesn't really, nothing changes for her from beginning to end other than she has a kid, which is nice. It's cool.
You only had a kid? Jesus Christ!
Freaking!
Why don't you go take over a nation or something? Twilight did it.
Twilight become a god queen. Freaking Fluttershy is living in an alternate dimension and surrounded by chaos with a demon lord.
Hello, cherry ship.
Rarity owns her own freaking like mega business. Applejack has her apples. But what does Pinky have? A kid. So what? All that and Applejack and Rainbow Dash make out a lot, so that's cool. Hello, Cherry Ship. How are you? How was that? How does that horse make you feel? There's a good starting point. That horse. Horse is not amazing. Gun's just too much in the way.
Nope, I just gotta move her back a little bit. The gun's supposed to be the one in the way. Or should I have Pinky just be doing like a 1,000-yard stare type of thing?
No, she should be looking at Twilight. There for Twilight.
Because if I do, I have to turn her head down a little bit more. Otherwise, her eyes just don't work. Well, that's pretty. That works okay.
Hair strings. I do. Oh, how are you gonna end the scene? Because I kind of like the idea of Twilight rapidly turning, firing the weapon, and then the lights all going out.
I thought about doing something like that.
And then you just hear giggles in the dark.
Would that work better?
A little bit, but I feel like the gun needs to be down a little bit.
But if I put the gun down, then it completely ruins the whole shot's purpose. It's like, okay, I can move the gun down, but then I get this. Well, that doesn't look right.
That looks better.
No, it doesn't. Well, that looks better from that point of view, but how about from this one?
No, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can, after the camera gets here, do a slow zoom out to make kind of give it space. Like that.
That works a little better. It's just that the crosshair on that weapon is like right over her eye, and it's so distracting.
I can have the gun like have motion while she's holding it. Like
You can dip down just a little. Like it's float.
if you're going to bite the butt.
That's what she's here for.
No.
Oh. Checked, by the way, 15 AI is still not up to.
You're going to be doing the daily checks like everybody else.
Yes, including yourself, I'm sure.
No, I check like once a week, maybe. I check whenever I think I could potentially use it. I don't need it right now. Why would I check it?
So, like everybody else
Actually,
checks, but me, I have restraint.
The main reason I actually check is that I know that you're looking for it, and there's pleasure in the disappointment.
I really wanted to be up.
So when I look and I'm like, oh, it's not up. I should be the one to tell Michael.
Hey, Michael, be sad. Oh, I am sad. Good. Should the gun be just the front of it dipping down or the whole thing?
It's multiple motions, Michael. I don't have a center of mass control on this gun. I'm working on it. I have to do body motions completely separate.
Right.
And even then, it's messy.
That's better. I like that. Kind of emphasizes that she's scared too if the gun's shaking, but
It's not shaking. It's floating magic.
mm-hmm.
But positioning is really difficult on this because I have to be like, I can't do it with round or stand or fall offs because if I do that, it doesn't math it correctly because it's small decimals. So I have to do it without, which is right now I did a linear, and I have to figure out everything else, and then go back and do whatever.
Did you know that it's Tuesday?
It's what?
Tuesday. As in chewing things.
Okay.
Yeah. Nolan told me. He's a smart guy.
Okay. Oh. You just said it now.
Yeah. You think I'm just talking about things randomly for no particular
Yes.
reason? I mean, come on.
That's your MO.
Times.
And I'm just going to smooth the hell out of this. And now it's going to round those edges. But as soon as I do this, I am now unable to modify the position of this gun. If I modify it in any way on this bone, it will complete collapse all of the motion. I'm going to show you. So like, say I grab this. Boop. Now collapsed it back down. It's no longer rounded.
You know, it would be really cool if the gun, like, did a spin as she's picking it up. This is fun. I'm having fun.
You mean being a butt?
Yeah. What I'm here for.
I feel like
What else is my purpose?
to get butter.
Yeah. But we did get a whole tub of butter. I don't think anybody ate that butter. I never put the butter out, so that's probably why.
It's like before, you're like, I have made 400 deviled eggs. Why did nobody eat my deviled eggs? Oh, they're still in the fridge.
You're eating them. It's fine.
Yeah, I've been eating a lot of them, but you spend a lot of time making some stuff.
You're gonna eat so many deviled eggs, and you're gonna go to your like family Thanksgiving, and it's just gonna be like, look, deviled eggs. You're like,
they don't do deviled eggs.
No, really. I guess that explains why your sister wasn't a fan.
Why would that make a difference?
Because she said she never tried them before, and she wasn't a fan. Yeah, I didn't like deviled eggs when I was a kid, but they kind of grew on me. I'm not entirely sure it's not an acquired taste.
I don't know. I very much like deviled eggs.
Yeah. Me too. But yeah, like when I was a kid, there was a lot of things that I didn't like. When I was a kid, that's some of my favorite stuff now. Like sour cream, did not like it when I was a kid. Sauerkraut, didn't like it. The theme with the sour stuff. What else? I was one of those kids who always liked Brussels sprouts, though. But then again, my parents always, or my mom rather, she always cooked it in butter. So, it was something to like.
Well, yeah, if you fry anything in butter.
Sometimes they just fry the butter. Encase it in, like, beet batter. You can get a stick of fried butter. It's a thing at carnivals. I've never had it because I don't want my heart to stop beating like in that instant. But death by eating carnival food really doesn't seem like the best obituary to have.
So what did him in? Oh, he just ate a stick of butter.
Butter.
It's the third this week.
Butter is one of those foods that's great on lots of stuff. Eat it by yourself, you're a weirdo.
Well, what's the two things that you can add to a savory meal to make it better?
Well, I can't
It's the
think.
two things. You add it to anything.
Cheese?
Mm-mm.
No? Well, like garlic and onion. That's what
Essentially,
makes
Nolan
it.
kind of got it.
MSG and butter.
Well, MSG salt,
Salt and butter, yeah.
salt, it's salt and fat. So salt and fat make everything delicious.
It's like my grandmother would be like salt and lard. Mm-hmm. She still cooked a lot of stuff in lard.
No, it's like I was watching the thing about like different foods to eat, and it always came down to like, do you want to make good vegetables? Just add a fuckload of butter or fuckload of oil
Bacon
and
grease.
a lot of salt.
Add bacon grease.
But that's just fat. That's what it is. It comes down to it's just fat. It doesn't matter if it's from a source. Those are going to infuse a flavor with the fat, but it still just comes down to fat. So, I did that not long ago where I've been like, well, I'll just make green beans where I put a lot of oil in the pan, kept them really spaced out, added a bunch of salt, put it in the oven for a while until they started browning, and they turned out way better than anything I've had made before in the oven. So
hold on, don't let's go back to the previous scene. Like, I'm happy right now because you're started the Snoot photo shoot. Oh, you moved
the Snoot photo shoot.
the Snoot photo
Is
shoot.
she shooting her Snoot? Bang bang.
No. Too good with Snoot. Messing it up. Get that whole thing. Her nostrils really clogged. Getting very creative.
No, it's like it's like Michael's coming and booper defenses activate. It's like bang 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 bang.
Not the booper. It's sacred.
Booper defenses. Okay, we're going to at least like kind of sort of hide Pinky for this beginning part because it's a little well, what's doing, Twilight? What's doing? Got gun?
He's trying to murder. You wanna murder me? Murder me. Murder me.
Okay, I don't need her anything else, so we're just gonna. Oh, like hold on, I gotta lock her eyes on. Okay, we're gonna hide that down there. Okay, now I gotta take the neck, and at least when she gets there, I'm probably gonna have to play with some masking to get it to truly be out of the shot fully. So, and by that I mean when I get it here, might be able to hide it here, but it's going to be really hard to hide it everywhere. I might have to do masking. So just render once without, once with, and this is really easy mask. It's just saying cut it across the middle of Twilight there, and I'm done. It's easy. It's just more render time.
How's no one today? I want
He wants some butter.
So does everybody. Every butter. Kind of want us to do Thanksgiving again so that I can try and get all the food out next time.
Okay, I kind of want to have Twilight turn around to shoot, only because I want Pinky to drag her down the hall, and that would turn her in the direction.
The way I imagine the suggestion is that she starts to turn, but doesn't fully turn, fires the gun, lights go out, and then they flicker back on, and her and Twilight are just gone. You just hear like a giggle.
No, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to have a shot. So where it's hard to do because I have the bookcases here, but essentially in the other direction where it's just the books like this, and kind of low angle. But I wanted to, and I might even make it distant and actually just put black bars up for it. But I wanted to have Twilight kind of like being dragged across the floor by Pinky. But I'm trying to think how cheaply I want to animate Pinky for it, though. I don't know. It's good. That one's going to be an interesting one to try to do. But I'm thinking about doing it where it's like backed off like to here, with actual black bars or something at the top and the bottom so that it kind of narrows the scope so that she's smaller within it. Because if I do something like this, I don't think it's going to be as... I mean, I could, but we'll figure it out as we go. Okay, so Twilight has the gun. And now Pinky's got doing the thing, and then... Oh, she's got to like turn to look down as she's going, though.
You know, Twilight would have been able to stop Pinky if she instead pulled out a thing of Mentos.
It is the fresh maker.
Yeah, it's the fresh maker. The music would start playing, and then she would be able to like battle Pinky and fight to the death. It'd be fun.
Where are her eyes right now? They are not in the right location. Oh, I bet you I still have her eyes convergence. Yes, I do.
Damn, you are
There we
null
go.
today? Yes. That's cool.
You were nulling. That maybe not a good thing, because being null sounds like you're being nothing.
Can I someday be Nolan too? It seems like you're hogging up all the Nolan. I want to be Nolan. Doesn't seem fair, does it?
If I do the lights go out though,
Then you don't have to animate anything.
well, no, that'd be like, but that would end it. It's not
Well,
funny.
it would cut to the next scene where she's just like sad with a little thing in her hat and a little party hat.
No, because I want her to be dragged away. Because that's to me is the funny part, is that she is going through all of this torture and is fighting so hard, and it's just because she didn't want to go to a party. And she was willing to murder for it. Oh, Twilight, you're so funny.
I think I feel like that'll be emphasized with the gun alone. But I mean, if you want to like animate her bouncing around the library, it'd be fun. Just don't.
It'd be easy. You just add a ton of jitter. No, it's once you put her in position, like being dragged on the floor, the hardest part will be whatever part she is connected to Pinky on is difficult. I'm not sure on.
The only thing I can think is rope, but you already said rope would be incredibly difficult.
You know what? That might be something to just jump into poking at right now. That's something I know I want to do. So why not just do it now? So, or at least look at doing the animation for it. Huh?
Tail no.
No,
Teo
is
no.
Legion. You can be Teo. Oh.
I feel like that. If I spelled it that way, people would actually start pronouncing it right.
But I thought it was toenail.
Only when I was 11.
That seems like the most Michael name, which I think is hilarious. Okay, so we need where's Pinky? There she is. Okay, so you need to drag Twilight.
I mean, tail and mouth would be the obvious one, but then she wouldn't be that far behind Pinky.
I've thought about. Ooh, do we really want to go fucking creepy? I'm wondering if there is animations in Dota of a character dragging something.
And you just want to kind of attach the rope?
No, attach a body to all of the bones on that model.
It's not going to look good.
Oh no, it's gonna look horrid, and I love the idea.
Well, what character's dragging something?
I don't know. Does anybody know like a character that drags something over their shoulder in Dota?
Who knows Dota? Who still plays Dota?
It's still just because you don't play it doesn't
I don't
mean
know
that
anybody who plays it. Even our memer doesn't play it. Just hear about League of Legends.
283,000 people are playing right now.
Yeah, but they're all bots.
No, the game is immensely popular.
Play Dota 1, but not 2.
I just like when you're like, I don't know anybody who plays it, which means nobody plays it. Because your friend's circle is definitely a representative of the entire world.
That's really not that many people. Compared to like CSGO or something, I bet it blows it out of the water tenfold. Just saying.
Okay, so that looks nice.
That's just Spike. Are you looking at a picture of Spike?
Creeps affects heroes. There we go. So, oh no. Okay, I don't think that one's gonna work because it looks like he's pooping.
I like that one.
He's
Extrapolate what you will. Horse.
problem. It sucks that I have to look at it through this. I can fix the textures. I know how to, but it's actually an effort. Nope.
Because no one
Why
knows
is that
any
alchemist?
Dota characters are dragging.
Well, not only is it about dragging. Oh, so if I click that, I have to. It's I only have access to certain models. Well, that's workshop Anim. Okay, so he's not doing anything. There's gotta be something. That one I would have no access to legs.
I don't know. I don't remember any characters.
Wow.
Is that Naruto running?
Yes, he's running. That's angry running. No.
Yes. Man's Naruto. Oh, I hate go sleep.
I would think that there's got to be somebody that like carries a big axe over their shoulder or something. I can't see any reason why they would drag something. Axe. I mean, he's got an axe.
Looks cool. He seems to be holding it properly. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Slipped on a banana peel.
He's still slipping.
He thought lots of bananas.
Oh, and then he got on the ground with it.
Rolling.
Like, see?
It's him wielding the axe.
I know, but technically it's over the shoulder. All I would have to do is, if you locked it, is rearrange the arms a little bit.
You talking about making Pinkie Pie walk bipedal?
Yes.
That's gonna break so hard.
I know.
Okay.
That's what's gonna be. It's Pinky. She's creepy. Let's see if he's got a better one. He's doing his crunches.
Where is Chat Nolan? I think you are Chat Nolan. I don't know how many people are watching, but not a lot of people talk.
Oh yeah, I don't have. Wait, is the camera go super autofocus? Where are you looking, camera? Camera, look at me. There it goes. Autofocus went kind of weird there for a sec.
It's focused on me now.
Oh wait, no, hold on. It's focused. There. Now it'll actually behave. It got defocused on something else for a bit there.
There, now it's focused on me again.
No, it's focused on me.
What? Oh, okay.
No, see, it's following my face. I can see it. It's got the little box.
Oh, give it. I want the box. Give me your box.
No, I actually pushed it. It's tracking it because I physically hit the button.
What if I
No.
steal the box this way?
Actually, if I do this,
Yeah. You lost the box. My box. Box. Oh no.
you have a sub box.
Put your box.
You can't see the boxes.
I can't see the box, but I'm trying to steal the box. It's not cooperating, chat. Box is biased.
Okay, I think this might be one of the best ones I'm going to get. The only thing I might do is I might modify it ever so slightly. What does this guy look like? Oh.
Big beef man. He has pony. It's like my pony.
Oh, he's like consume.
No, it's not that kind of video.
Consume.
Minecraft. Are you crafting the mines?
Blocks are just so cool. Minecraft is one of those games that I'll get sick of it, and then like a year later, I'll be like, it sounds like fun. I don't even care about the game itself. I just like exploration, and there's something fun about.
I've been wanting to do a group
exploring.
with like Tekkit or something, or Feed the Beast mod. That would be fun to do.
I like it for being casual, and you're like, but what if we could go to the moon? It was really hard.
Yeah, I like having that's a goal to work towards. If we were doing one of the mods where you go to the moon and like we were just focused on get into the moon and that's where we ended it. That'd be cool. I think the problem with that was we would have the same problem we have with SAS Factory, where everybody's mostly off doing their own thing.
Yeah, there's that difficulty with some games. That's why I kind of want to do the Skyrim one, because I feel like you can't really.
Yeah,
It was most people aren't going to be off doing their own thing because it's not individual things.
I would say with Minecraft it would be yes and no, because it's not like there haven't been very successful Let's Play servers that just do Minecraft. I mean, some of them built an entire industry off of it. Of course, that was years ago, but it still worked. Still would work. Minecraft is still quite popular.
Okay, let's see if for Pinky, because this guy's got his run to where when he pushes off from here to here, can we extend this?
Skyblock would force us to stay together pretty cool.
Yeah, now it looks like he's skipping.
Oh yay, skip.
So if I do,
There's no way this is gonna merge properly.
oh no, it's gonna merge horribly, and I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then same thing here from here. Wait, no, that's not. It's from.
Should do a poll on your Twitter
Why?
for your next video. You should like put up 2 options, like whatever you're thinking of animating next, or I just came up with a better name for it, the Snoop Boop photo shoot. Added in Boop.
No.
You don't think it would win?
No.
Oh.
No, it's I've done it before where I had different ideas on what to go forward with, and I did a poll. That's actually how Remembrance got finished.
Yeah, that's how Trixie Got a Raise happened too.
Kind of. Trixie Got a Raise was a poll where people just said that, and it was just, I used it as a reference in there because I did the poll. I didn't do it because of that. It was also just because it'd be fun. People like the Trixie.
People do like the Trixie.
All right, so we need to shrink this guy to be equivalent to Pinky size.
I see. The tail's ended. Huh?
So this needs to be the equivalent of Pinky size when she's standing. I'm going to guess that this is pretty close to her arm position when she's standing. Let's do a test. Where's your pelvis? There's.
I'm guessing no matter
No,
what.
it needs to be a little smaller. I can't make them too much smaller or the legs are going to get really crunched. But I can stretch her a little bit afterwards. The one thing I was actually curious about is, does he have a rig? Oh, it's got 3 spines, so I don't know if the regular rig's gonna work.
When you were talking about this video, this is what I kept imagining. No, they can't see it, but this is for your reference.
Oh no, we're not gonna.
If you just had Twilight tied to a rope that Pinky was pulling, that would be amazing. Just bouncing off the bookcases.
Which actually means I can't put too high, or Twilight's going to be a little bit on the rough side. Because if she's actually this tall, it's going to be a bit rough. I can shrink down.
No matter what you do, Pinky's going to look deformed as all heck.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, it's fun.
So we bring that in, and now nice little chunky boy.
Okay. Goodness.
I just wish there was a rig, because then I could move the arm backwards and safely. Because I can probably do it now, but if that's the case, then I can just do it afterwards too. Okay, so we're gonna try this, and if it ends up being horribly deformed, then it's just we get a fun creation. So oh well.
See.
All right, so I need to find some of these equivalent bones. So we're gonna get rid of that for a sec. We need, so that thigh goes to Pinky's left thigh. Oh, the other thing I need to make sure of is their root transforms are both zeroed and rotation. This actually matters because I cannot zero a rotation because if I do that, her 0 for rotation might be like this, but his might be at a 90-degree angle difference, which means when I zero it, it's going to bend the bone to fit that, and that doesn't work. So instead, if you get them both looking exactly the same direction, all I have to do is zero all the positions, and it will just keep the rotation, just move it into position. It's going to still require a little bit of poking because, again, not the same shape, but it's better start.
Hello, Kite.
Oh, hello, Kite. I do have some hydrate.
I'm going to go get another drink.
Oh, so choose. Okay. I just wanted to grab me a mixed nut out of the the cooler. Okay. We need to. Okay, so we zeroed his rotation at least to a 90-degree. Now I just need to make sure Pinky's looking this exact same direction too. Not quite. So that's a good thing we checked. Okay. Now we're good to go forward. So left thigh. Left thigh. Left knee to leg 1. Leg 2. We need to make sure. So leg 2 is up here. Oh, that's. Oh, he's got the scaling thing. Shouldn't have done that though. What if I lock her root? Oh no, what if I lock his roots? Or not his root, his yeah, let's lock this. Oh no, because then it will adjust the scaling. How do I usually fix that? Can't remember. We can kind of cheat it with other offset and scaling, but I gotta disconnect the scale. But I think that there is no easy way to do it without actually adding a scale. What is the scale on this? Okay, if he's 0.03, so that is a 70% reduction. What would that be in the inverse? Because I could just add a scale to all the Pinky's bones to make it work. It would just make working with her really tough going forward. No. It'll look really weird, but as soon as I unlock her from that, then it should be fine. So we'll keep it for now. Okay, so we should be fine. All right. But I need to double check. So she's oh, the wrong direction. Because she's got her. This bone right here doesn't really tie up with this bone down here, which is kind of a problem. But we'll go without it and see if we can fix it by using the toe base. So. Thank you. Oops, sorry.
I got the donut.
I thought that was okay. It didn't really have the donut taste, but I think I was eating vegetables and it was a weird follow-up.
It doesn't really have the donut taste.
It had it at the very end.
It's a decent milk stout. I can't really say I really taste the donut, but it's a decent milk stout nonetheless.
Ooh, I forwarded that a little hard. Put it down for a sec. So we didn't realize that Pinky's going to be very small and weird until everything gets locked.
Mm-hmm. Why is her just one leg that's super
I told
tiny.
you everything's going to be very small. It's like I just said it and you're like, and now you're like realizing.
But I didn't expect it to happen one piece at a time.
As I lock, it will. See, she's fine because she's just like, boop, now she got a little leg.
No. Tiny butt. She has tiny butt syndrome. Oh no.
Tiny butt syndrome.
It's a disease. Not many people know about it.
Trade truth.
Cheese sandwich will not be happy.
Okay, and then his root is his pelvis. So this is going to actually make everything get smaller. So root. Then he's got 2 spine bones, or 3 spine bones, but the horse only have 2. So I'm going to pick the one that looks like it has the most motion. So I'm going to say spine 1. We're going to do spine 1 to chest 1, and then I'm going to skip chest spine 2 and go to spine 3.
Yeah.
And then neck should just be to neck 1. And head. You know, she's just so small.
Little baby horse.
And then we got head. And now I have to do arms. Okay, so just to double check, because this says clavicle. Look, even this model, the original, had it broken.
Oh yeah,
Bicep, elbow, wrist. Horses have 4 too, but I don't. Actually, that might kind of work.
Wait, please do a straight-on shot of Pinkie Pie. Just look at her. what is happening there? Like, I am Spider Pie. Doop, 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 doop. No.
It's because I locked her back legs and then her pelvis, so it's still at its old locked location.
It's like tiny butt syndrome has.
Tiny butt syndrome has become wide butt syndrome.
It's later stage.
Cheers, Melon. Very nutty. All right, I'm just gonna lock it as it is. It's and just kind of figure it out from there. Oh, did the wrong direction again. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Seeing how these are spaced out, I don't think this is going to work, but it nonetheless is going to be funny.
No, it'll be funny. It'll definitely be funny.
Okay, so I got all her legs, her head, All the important ones. Okay. So now I have to do the super fun part of open all of these. And select all the positions. It's going to be busted quite a bit at the beginning. I'll have to, because she's going to be very stringy, and some bones are not going to be rotated correctly.
No. Her hair poofed. She's become poof. Look at her ears. I look at her ears. He's so cute. Hey, what is the final amalgamation? Oh no.
Oh, for one, let me see if I can bake these still. Yeah, that helped.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
That isn't creepy. That's.
Now, before unlocking.
Like, what if Gumby had a sister and she was wrong? Just wrong. I agree, Nolan.
She's fine.
It's like trying to fix Christopher Lloyd after he got run over by the steamroller. Oh.
That one actually looks okay. The legs I'm a little concerned about.
Just the legs. You know, everything else is fine, but the legs.
I'm actually gonna leave those.
They're a little concerning. Her body's made of taffy.
Thank you for the follow, Sparky. If this is the content you enjoy, you have strange taste. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock from the other model and then relock to the world so that I can have. So I'm just going to go like this, because that will fix any scaling issues, but it will let me at least see it as it should be. Okay, yeah, I have to do this. I need to make sure that when they unscale, that it's not collapsing, so I have to do these in this order. I think that should work.
Hey. Her feet are broken.
No, that's fine.
It looks like somebody in a Pinkie Pie suit. It's like a brony is stealing Twilight.
So I was a little concerned with the legs. So the reason it's kind of breaking is because these knees are reverse joint when the ones that he was using aren't. And his feet are collapsing in a weird way. So we're going to say, first we're going to lift up Pinky completely.
Have you considered having Pinky just ride Twilight in like a rodeo thing?
Can't actually lift her up. Oh, I can just remove the ground. I just need to see some more stuff there.
Put a saddle on Twilight.
Because she hits the peak with her leg here. So if I go and grab... This is kind of fine here. And then... Which one did I grab? Actually, I don't even know. Oh, I have all bone. Not this one. Okay, so from here to here to
That's
here.
good to hear, Sparky.
I got your channel 2 days ago, and I can't go the whole video without laughing. Okay, well, thank you. I think that's a positive thing.
Well, Sparky likes it, but you're giving Gene Seed Cake nightmares.
I am?
Yeah. He's gonna lie in bed and shaking and crying and like, and then mom will come in and be like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Pinky, don't get me." You know.
Okay, so the leg thing, I think the legs I definitely needed some work with. Oh yeah, I think Blair's saying, you know what, you needed more drink. Oh, wait, hold on. Co-star did the water first. But thank you very much, Barky. And cheers on the water.
This is high art. Don't be confused.
And cherry Blair as well. Let me see. Okay, so the nice thing is, if you look at the hooves, though, they're flat.
Oh, good. Okay. It's a nice thing. Are they supposed to be flat?
No.
She's dabbing. Make it stop. That's the worst part about it. Look at her
Okay.
dab.
Let's see. We gotta just rotate this like this.
This is the wrong time for that.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Blair, on the second drink too. But thank you very much, Gulsar. I'm glad that whatever it is I'm doing is providing value to the world in some way. Because some days I am unsure.
Is this one of them?
I'm still providing value. Don't be talking trash.
I would look at this. This is Frankenstein's monsters. What you made here. I can't believe it's only Tuesday. Or Tuesday, as Velma would say.
Why is that looping
Exactly.
so far away? I thought this was a motion to just stay still. Oh no, it does kind of want to bounce.
It looks so wrong.
Cheers to that for sure. And cheers, Sparky. What I can probably do with some of this is I'm not too worried on her like arm positioning. Is we just grab this and say in that's just going to lock it a little bit more to its current position. And then we say this is left arm. That means this one should be more this way. This one should be more this way. And then we unlock these so that we can move this into a better and easier position for what Pinky should actually be doing. Like this. And as soon as I hit play, it's not going to look anything like I'm trying to do.
She's trying to dab.
Actually, that's not too bad.
I mean, you're...
I'm glad you guys are just hitting me up with that. So, cheers, Fiery.
I mean, they're trying to get you all filled with fluids so that you'll run away. That's what they're trying to do. They're like, if we fill him with enough liquids, he'll have to stop. He'll have to stop.
I only have so much liquid I can put in me, but cheers, Sparky. I think I overdid the locking of the hooves, but it's also because I can mix in a little bit of motion randomly. I'm 100 away from 200,000. I refuse to spend.
Cold start. You should say what your favorite animations are. It's always fun to learn.
Favorite animations?
Like,
In general?
well, sure.
Or from me?
Either or. I like to learn things about people.
What's your favorite horse?
Is your favorite color? Blue. No.
Wait, which direction? Oh wow, that is good. So these are still a little swapped backwards, which is really weird. So this should be like this. And then this one should be like this. I think when I did some of these motions, I should have had it set to offset, and that's what was causing my problems.
Oh, so is she just gonna have her tail? Like, what's the plan? What are you gonna have in her hooves? What's she holding?
Your tail. That was the intent. Yeah, once I did offset, it was a little better.
Is there a reason you didn't just have her grab it with her teeth?
Because how do I'd have to have the tail like angled around behind, and then the tail has a length around her head, down her back to the ground. That's way too far. Like I said, I have like small hopes that I could make this work, but it's nonetheless just funny.
Mm-hmm. It's frumpy. It's frumpy pie. She just has like a beard.
Oh yeah, I probably should fix the neck because I think that's the one that's bothering me right now. Let's move your head back to like
This
a
isn't even
normal.
Pinkie. This is it's a dude in a Pinkie Pie suit. This is Buffalo Bob.
I see. Looks pretty legit.
It's getting less broken, but it looks like a Pinky bag.
Well, this is the angle I wanted to use it from too, so this is the angle that matters. The bouncing is a little weird, where I'm a little concerned with that. I'm wondering if I can do the angle like this. Because I can probably get away with a lot more stuff from the back. The legs are the one that I am very unsure I can make work without...
He's looking like a Dr. Seuss character.
I'm gonna try something. If this works...
Wow. Is she gonna speak for the trees? Let's keep this. Crashes. Oh, that's cute. I like that walk cycle.
But you know what's even better? When you destroy the shit out of it. And okay, so we gotta go from like here, here. So that's one cycle. So this is 1 second's worth. So let's go back to the abomination. And we're gonna unlock everything. Okay, and then we're gonna go. And what is the cycle on this one? The cycle is... Oh, it's actually... Okay, so it's here.
I actually like Pinky's hair from this angle. I like it all cropped at the back. That's actually kind of cute.
Okay. Wait. Okay, so it'd be this. I think it was weirdly timed right here. Is this actually like locked at the right spot?
Saw her legs try to foam. It's like it's trapped between dimensions.
Okay.
We're gold. I feel like you're on the right track. She isn't a deformed monster anymore, at least the lower half anyway. That worked.
It kind of worked. So it doesn't have it's not timed right. Because yeah,
We'll just get rid of the bounces for now.
Because this is when she should be landing, is right here. But she should be landing right here. So all of these should be right here. So let's move that to there. Yeah. And then right back to distortion. All right. Let's see if I can copy paste this. It's working better than I thought it would. I mean, I wasn't expecting perfection.
Now the bottom is looking good, but the top still looks like it's a stretched over bone.
Okay. It's just Pinky. Doesn't have bones.
Boneless.
She just has fun.
Who needs bones when you're having fun? Seems legit.
Okay, so I just fixed those couple errors. It was one size, then when I copy pasted the whole section, it actually doubled in size, which means there is a ever so slight error, and every time I copy paste, it's going to actually increase the size of that. So I don't want to do that too much. All right.
Mm-hmm.
There.
That's cute.
Now the arm like doesn't act as weird. It's a little broken right here, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's very broken.
All right. When she goes to do her little like jumpy thing, so when her leg goes up after, so
Yeah, I feel at this
short
point
time.
it'd be easier just to like reset the top half and just put her arms there.
So her leg goes. So we're seeing it hits here, and then from see from here to okay, we're gonna say her right thigh. Okay, go to our local. And then
I'm liking this more. Yay! You did it, Jinxie Cakes. You have.
yeah, look at now. She's just the goofy walk. That will look better, Michael.
I like that. I like it so much, but now the top half is all the more jarring.
working on it. Actually, the top half I'm less worried about. This, I'm doing a lot of replacement to it, but it created a base to the cadence, and it let me have a starting point, which actually is what I like.
It's much better. It's good not to have a wrinkly, pinky pie bottom.
So, okay. So now that I know that works, I needed to undo that part, and I need to go back to this one because I need to make sure I at least have some of the motion the same between these two. So this is right on her way back up. And all right, so
what is it?
What about here? Oh,
What's the, not centaur. What am I thinking of?
I have to do these one at a time. I'm gonna lock that to mark. So
the horse, she's giving me satyr vibes.
Oh, sure. I have to be careful because I have to make sure that anything I'm doing is going to be reflected across everything. So I know what this one's going to be because I have it marked here. So I'm just going to copy that. And it goes to here. And now I can kind of see where everything should be. Though, like I mentioned before, there's that slight difference in things. Nope, not there. There. So the more I do that, technically it's going to start breaking. Okay, so at least everything here should have that backwards motion. I think I'm just going to have to replicate it and hope for the best. But I'm going to keep these bookmarks because they tell me what my amounts are. So this is at the peak of the back of the motion, so we're going to go to this leg. What is the peak of your back motion? Like right around here? Actually, wait. These models have a fun feature.
Fun? Oh.
Does that disturb you?
It's no. The booty.
What's that one meme? Like, where he's like, I hope this doesn't awaken something in me.
I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me. He's just looking at like horses.
No, he was looking at a guy like in a fursuit.
Yeah,
and I think it's the original anyway.
Well, I saw the one where on the original, yeah, he's looking at this guy in a fursuit, but I remember the anthology one version. Probably just looking at her own butt.
Okay. Oh, this is a nice and easy one too. So, okay, there. That
was an angle. Yes, Jinxie Cakes. That was indeed an angle.
I am glad to know that you have all learned what an angle is.
Yes.
Okay, now I got the back leg. I'm a little concerned the leg going backwards is going to kick Twilight, but I can reduce that if I need. So doing all of this motion from scratch would actually be much more time. If I were to try to keyframe all of it, get it to work, I'm pretty good at some things, but that's not doing a unique motion like that. It's not really my forte. So, okay, so she goes forward, so it kind of swings to here, and then this is where it comes down. So it's from here to there.
Yes, Jinxie Cakes. Pay close attention to the angles. They're very important.
So this copy paste point is just before this merge.
Merge.
Help me merge.
Help me merge. The angles merge.
I was going to say that that's that point, but oh, I can do it before that merge. That is not the right merge.
You're not my merge.
It's the wrong merge. Help me merge.
Merge. Wrong merge.
My horse merge.
My horse merge. I'd watch that episode.
Okay, I'm just gonna guesswork on the other one. All right, so same thing in this one. So it does the slowdown point right here, and then it hits the ground right about here. So we do to there. All right, and let's go. Whoop. I feel like. Oh, it's just from that angle. Okay.
I mean, her arms aren't really moving. They're just in that position.
Because if I have them move...
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you were to reset her top to get the wrinkles out, you
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
have much work to do.
That's kind of what the intent is.
Okay.
Okay. For the most part, I can at least feel comfortable saying that this is very close to what I need. Okay. Now, if I go copy paste, we're going to actually make sure that this is on a keyframe, that this is on a frame, and then you can go away. Oh, wait. Copy it. All right.
After this stream is over, I need to go and watch some other horses.
You got to watch horses?
I heard that or that holiday special rather is the animation quality improved to be back to nearly the movie level. I'm looking forward to taking a peek.
I can see for a Christmas special, it's not that it improved, it's they had a higher budget.
Well, I mean, it's a different studio. I learned that's been doing the series compared to who did the movie. So, like, the animators are improving. But yeah, that is possible they were given more time for the holiday special. But I've noticed incremental improvements in the regular show too.
Well, if they can, I would say if they're starting to see success, they can increase the budget. But by the time they see success, the show's already been developed.
You know, now they've definitely the 2D it's been fine. The 3D has had a rough start. Make your mark or whatever.
I think the 2D is,
The storytelling and all of it's not that good.
if a bone is broken like this, it's always going to be because of a 90-degree rotation difference. So even though I know I can try to find what's actually correct, if I just literally go to exact or close to 90 degree, that's technically the correct one. So I'm just going to do that. I think it might require a 90 degree in this direction too. Yes.
Well, the 2D studio I think is in Malaysia. It's Little Critter Studio, and then they sold, which is fairly upsetting. They sold Boulder Studio in Dublin, and they've moved it back to a studio that is once again in Canada, but I can't remember the name of it. And that's where they're animating Make Your Mark is in a Canadian studio. But I'd have to... Let's see. They had GM Burroughs actually develop it for the show, or develop G5 for television, but then they didn't actually have her work on the show past that. Unfortunately, because she was one of the better writers for G4. Entertainment One is the studio that's currently working in Toronto and Ontario, Canada.
I forgot technically there's 2 bounces, so I want to have her give her head a little bit of motion here. So, but I need to make sure it's replicated across. So, and the key too, if you're doing the cycling like I do, so I have it in 3 sections, so that I can ensure that I can copy any crossover. Make sure that you do not do any selections that are beyond the sides. That's where I'm doing like something like this, where I'm like ensuring that the selection is the size of, because if you go beyond that, it's not going to loop. Get the help like that. I don't know if she needs to have her head go up, actually. Let's put her eyes to this side, because her eyes are just kind of goofier right now. There's certain times where you just need to like add all the other little details just to see if everything just meshes.
Yeah, it looks like Hasbro bought that studio, but it confuses me why they bought Boulder, had to make a bunch of stuff, and bought a different animation studio and sold Boulder. When Boulder did such an amazing job on things like Rainbow Road Trip and the movie.
It's not about quality. It's you're looking at things for making a quality product when it's not what they're doing.
But they already own the studio. They could have dictated quality. I don't know.
Somebody ran the numbers and determined that it was better to sell it. By chance, have you seen Centaur World? Yes, I've seen everything for Centaur World.
I've seen everything.
I've seen it all.
And Centaur World was good. My only gripe was the ending, but I don't want to spoil it. So.
Yeah, because again, you're looking for like story.
I'm looking at impact of story, yeah. But Centaur World had a good story.
Yeah, because I mean, I know you definitely hated the director and all the stuff they've ever done throughout their career, right?
The Pony Peoples, they were there.
It was Megan McCarthy, wasn't it?
It was Megan McCarthy. She developed. She was the story editor. She didn't create the show, but she was the story editor. So she basically was the one who was making sure everything came across good. He's a talented individual.
Oops, that was actually one of the ones I did want locked. Okay. So now I should be able to.
Speaking of talented individuals, if they had just one of the major, like, influential writers from G4 on G5, I feel like it would make a world of difference. If all of us,
I think I like what you're saying is if they just took what exists right now, completely get rid of it all, and just bring back all the same people that did the old one, it would be so much better.
Bring in one person who is prevalent in G4.
The only way that the original show was good was because they brought in other people and gave them a chance to be great. And what you're saying is, fuck those people, bring back the ones that already did good, which is the counter to the reason it all exists.
I'm not saying get rid of the current writers. I'm saying bring in one person, like,
so that they can review everybody else's stuff and completely toss it out and then just replace it with their own?
No.
Just so you can have one good episode?
No.
Because that's all this could be. That's how writers work.
It's like saying when they brought in Megan McCarthy, they should have gotten rid of
But that's an
everybody else.
editor. A writer is not going to write other people's stuff.
No, the story editor,
No, they're going to write one story, maybe 2, and all the rest are written by other people.
Yeah, which they will oversee.
No, they're not as a story writer. They're writing that one. The editor might oversee a little bit and give direction.
Yeah. We need a big Jim.
But that's... No. Like...
Big Jim needs to go back.
Again, he's saying... Fuck all the new people. We want the old people. Stop being so brony.
I'm saying bring in one prevalent person who is familiar with the brand and has proven themselves to do good work in the past, who oversee the project. That's how normal people do things.
you just refuse to let go of the nostalgic bullshit.
Like
And you're not willing to give anybody else a chance to shine.
Building a giant skyscraper and be like, you know what? All new people. No, you bring in one guy to oversee the project.
I'm guessing most of the people, if you went to their IMDb, have done stuff before.
Yeah.
They're not all interns. You're saying is all interns.
I'm saying
that is not the same thing.
I'm saying if all you've ever done is preschool level stuff, then maybe bring in one person who's done little.
So you're telling they're all incompetent, and they're all preschoolers.
If all you've written is episodes of Blue's Clues, then maybe
Blue's Clues is great. Don't talk shit about Blue.
You're right about Blue's Clues being great.
Yeah, that and Paw Patrol, amazing television.
No, how dare you? I will not have this. No, but if I heard say like M.A. Larson was going to be working on as the story editor for G5, I would expect it to like improve immensely.
No, because bringing in one writer is not going to change anything.
But you don't. But the one writer would be a story editor. He'd be the one to make me like, okay, change this to the writer because the help.
Okay, so they bring in the one person, and then Hasbro says no.
What do you mean no?
Hasbro's the one that oversees and the one that dictates everything. You can have a writer that can write good content, but Hasbro still has to be the one to give the okay on it all.
They're not going to pay attention to every little thing. They're not. They're going to try to stick their hands in it sometimes.
They are going to pay attention to every little thing, especially after the Derpy incident.
The Derpy incident was such a mess.
Yes.
That was Hasbro trying to interfere.
Larson make everyone an Alicorn. Larson, I'm pretty sure, didn't want to make Twilight an Alicorn. It was a direction from Hasbro because they're the overlords.
Actually, I think he actually talked about that episode at length once. And he said everything he wrote for that episode, I mean, it ended the same way with Twilight getting wings because that was what was supposed to happen for the story. But, because it's what Hasbro wanted to happen. But his entire episode that he wrote, it got scrapped. Like, it still had his name on it at the end of the day, but none of it was really his.
Yeah, they did mess with it a lot.
Like, he'll accept the blame all day, but that is not the episode he wrote. He actually
because he's a shit poster, and so he will enjoy the memes that come out of things.
He wrote a whole episode with like Pandora's box and Twilight opening Pandora's box and stuff. But they thought it was too dark. Them being Hasbro. This was the big pinnacle episode when they could increase the toy market sales. I'd be curious to see the original script, but I'm sure it's locked away in a vault where we will never see it.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to see such things. It's probably all under NDA.
Yeah. He's talked about it at length, but we can't ever actually see the script.
Yeah, because Hasbro's not going to stop him from just saying whatever he wants on things.
Yeah, no. He did come off, at least initially, a little upset about it. I think
if it ended up being a well-received episode, I think it would have been seen as different.
Oh, no.
He would have just taken the positive and just been like, yep, I did it all.
That was me.
That was me. Har, 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 Alicorn.
And she's dead. The end.
That's it. That freaking green screen thing they did with Larson on that, Jay had told me about that, where
this agent really didn't want it to happen.
Yeah, cheers, Jinxie. Here. No, that Jay knew Larson like one-on-one, like they'd done a lot of stuff. I'm talking about Jay Haller. And he wanted to have that one thing done for it. And guys, agent didn't want to have it done, and there was a bunch of like whatever. And I mean, like just like I don't give a shit. And so they were able to like pull them away to where people didn't see, or they were able to get it away so that like they couldn't see what was going on. And then it quickly just did the recording thing. That's when he jumps in. He's like, "Ha, she's dead. That's it." And then like it was just like this sneaky thing because he wanted to do it, but nobody else said he should, and
Because they were afraid to get in trouble.
yeah, it's good though.
I think they some people who've been in the fandom for way too long talked about how early conventions, Hasbro was like super freaked out by the whole brony thing, and they were sending representatives to actually keep an eye on things.
Yeah, because I can understand that they don't want to have their IP be tarnished. So, like, they don't want to have it come back and be like, do you know what these people are doing? And you're not doing anything about it. And then when they probably came back and they're like, yeah, they're fucking weird, but nothing to worry about, then they laid off.
And they realized it wasn't having any kind of major effect.
When they realized it was, at least in some portion, profitable.
Yeah.
Because they're like, yeah, we might be destroying morals in some form, but
these guys have a lot of pocket cash.
It's more of, you can develop two different types of things. You can develop a very cheap, very easy mass-produced product that you can sell to children, and you can make small amounts on, or you can make something that's every now and then, like with the Guardians of Harmony.
Yeah, those are nice.
Where you have very high quality, but they cost a lot more. Kids aren't going to want those. Or if they do, they're not toy. You know, it's not going to work for that. But they can then charge a premium for it. So they were then able to tap into both markets of the cheap mass-produced and the enthusiast market. That's kind of where they want to be. So they were able to profit on both sides. So
I haven't been doing that so much lately, but
I don't see the current gen having enthusiast market. But if you really think about it, how long did it take before the cool stuff started popping up by official March?
Maybe 3 seasons.
Yeah, it took a few, and we're at like what now? Season 2?
Well, it's been weird. Their release has been weird. Technically it's season 2, but like the first season was 1 episode.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really count.
Yeah, we used to be like, here's season 1, here's season 2, but television isn't the same as it used to be. It's because of streaming and everything. It's like, when's the last time you heard of an album? People don't really release albums anymore. They just put out a single or a couple things because people are just going to stream it or buy the individual songs, which I think is a better way to do it because you can instead get
what you want.
How many times do you buy a CD because you want to listen to every song on it?
Only if it was Pink Floyd.
Yeah, but yeah, there's very few times where you could say the entire CD was all hits.
Yeah, Pink Floyd.
Usually you're buying it because there's 2 or 3 at most, and all the rest just came in there. So the artists made the really big ones and then just made a bunch of crap. So I think it's better that now they can focus on the good stuff. And now all the stuff they make is the good stuff instead of just filling up. See you later, Jinxie. So drink water and you'll have a good night. I thought I did. Did I not hit that one up? I think maybe I didn't. Cheers, Jinky. Do that anyways. But yeah, you guys did hit me up with a lot of liquid. I'm going to go use the restroom really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Michael.
Yeah.
Hold on. Damn it. It's not a battery mouse. I can't pull the battery out.
I don't see why you would.
Saved it. Don't break it. Want another drink?
How much longer are you planning on going? Another hour?
Probably around there.
Yeah, another drink.
Why are you moving my chair?
No.
I moved my chair, Michael. You were prepping to sit in my chair.
I was doing no such thing.
You know what? I'm gonna go use the restroom first so I can see. Do it.
Nothing. There's nothing. One beer. Better this way. Everything's good. yes, no, I agree. It's better now. Make sure it's off. So how you doing, Chad? How is Nolan? Michael, not bad. What do you mean? Nothing. What are you talking about? He's running. I can hear running. It's like so freaked out that I did something. Thank you.
Oh, I thought you had a high noon before. It's gonna be weird. High noon stout, high noon. I'm drinking all three of my mixed nuts. At least it's obvious. It's better now.
Your hair.
Bad mic. So I try to be quiet when getting out of the bathroom to where.
What? I didn't touch it.
You actually turned my mouse back off.
I never turned it on.
No. I look around the corner. He's sitting there and he's like this. And he's like, you get blood today, so your alcohol is hitting hard. Ooh, yeah. This is my third big beer, but this is it's a 5.5, so it's actually not too bad on percentage. That 5.5% is to me ooh. Bubbles. Oh. Actually, the bubbles aren't even that bad. This one's so good. Plus, I like the can. Look at this can. This can. Well, this is the backwards camera, but it's pretty cool. I like the can. This is a very good one. It just tastes like nuts. Lots of nuts. Very much nuts. Okay, we're gonna just delete Derby. So we're getting this whole animation thing done, but I don't even know quite yet whether or not like this would work to me. Like, well, she's actually looks a little weird like that.
There we go.
Tartarus.
No.
Okay. So my concern with some of this is she can grab her tail, that's fine. But because of the up and down motion, it means if she has her tail, she's probably going to be pulling her up and down a little bit. That is a fairly complex motion. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can get this to work. This is the make or break one. Can I get Twilight to work with this? What I want to do
little horse
is to make this easier. I am going to take Pinky's root and I'm going to lock Twilight's to it. Oh, her root's over there, actually.
root.
And the reason for that is I gotta put this there. It means that I should be able to just move. If I move the root transform, that'll be the exact same for both. It's just it's a small thing, but it does make things a little easier.
I can't say if he's saying root or root.
I don't know if you say crown or crown. So
you said crown and crown.
Yeah, crown and crown.
Crown. Crown.
I love how you have
It's
to like
different.
extra pronounce it.
It's different.
Every time. There's always the same wide eyes there of like crown. Crown.
It's crown and crown.
Crown and crown. Right?
Crown.
Did I say that right?
Crown and crown.
Crown and crown. No, crown. Crown. No, it's crown. No, you know what? Fuck you. I don't give a shit. No,
Crown
you know what?
And crown.
No, you're done. Because
You had it one time. The first time I think you had it.
yeah, because I said crayon.
No, you're putting way too much emphasis in the O. That's your Minnesotan coming out.
Yeah, because you're in fucking Minnesota. Speak as
Minnesota's wrong.
Speak as the Minnesotans do. Okay, so it's totally animated here.
Yeah, is he riding? Speaks just like where's go over giddy up horse.
No, we're gonna go get
It's
boops.
gonna go. Oh no, we're gonna go boops together. They're gonna go magical journey.
Magical boop journey.
I like this. Why can't this be the video? Magical boop journey.
Okay, so you want
With pony.
this to be the video.
I mean, you'll definitely not have to worry about the 4 kids rating.
No, actually, I wanted to put out a thing on like Twitter about that. So I did a change on how I did tags and everything a while back just to see if it would not get things marked for kids. And since I've done that, any new videos have not been marked for kids. Even when I put it in for a review because of that stupid auto tagging on the Trixie one, I have not had anything marked for kids. So it works. There is an easy way to not have things marked for kids. The problem is if somebody does do a search for MLP, they're not going to find your content, which is
Hard for people getting started.
yeah. So if somebody does a search for MLP SFM, they're not going to find my videos because of that. Kind of, they might, because it's still going to look at my channel and say that's the type of content. But the longer I do this, the more it's going to start being filled up with non-MLP. I've thought about once videos start stabilizing in views about just adding it on and see what happens. But I think because of like the drinking minor or the minors having alcohol and some other stuff in the Trixie one, I can get away with it. The thing that really sucks though is when you first put out a video, there's that influx of views, which is where most of the revenue comes from. And then when it stabilizes, that's where I would rather have the fight for Made for Kids. So if I can delay it at the beginning, then make the edit, and if it pops up, then fight on it where it doesn't matter. So I think that's what my plan is going to be. Okay, so Pinky's needs to be not there because that's weird.
She go hop pony rides. She won't go giddy ups. I'd watch that. Why can't you make that video? Oh no. Wait. This is gonna get you kicked off YouTube.
Good.
About time.
I don't give a shit. Okay, now
Don't breathe too heavy. Don't breathe. Just don't breathe. Twilight is dead. You know, the tail serves an important purpose. I'm realizing that more and more now. Ponies are naked without their tails.
Oh, I've never actually had that warning message pop up. That's interesting. I've never had it where you could select multiple models and it would allow you import. I've never tried that. That was new. Anyway,
You found something new. Congratulations. Good.
I thought I had that in a transfer. No, it wasn't. Wait, was that the one? Maybe it was under transfer. That was Twilight. No. I can't actually remember anymore. Maybe it was Doors.
Doors. Twilight exploded.
Okay, we're gonna just load into Twilight for this.
What's wrong with that Twilight? Not good enough for you? No, Tiny. this is turning into a pattern.
No, it's not the same. It's perspective, Michael.
Yes, I know.
That's the one that definitely is into the butt thing, though. Okay.
Okay.
No, I need to load an animation sequence, but I don't want it to overwrite what I already have, especially since this one apparently has a lot of pelvis animation, so it's somewhere. Let's do this. Where are you? You are... No, that's your root. Where is your pelvis?
He's over there now. She's taping after her.
Oh, this is because this is for getting thrown through the thing. Okay, there we go. So it's this.
The horse. Oh, look, she's so sad. Where your head at? I thrown back. Oh no! Oh no! What is this happening to Twilight? No, Twilight. She got hit.
I don't know what you're talking about. She looks fine.
She got hit with too many sticks. It squeaked.
Too many sticks?
All the sticks. She looks.
Boop me, Michael.
Well,
Boop me.
hopefully, it'll fix the swelling.
Would you
in your
boop that
face.
horse?
Yes.
Would you would boop that horse?
Because he's just really swollen. She's having a bad day.
Would you boop that horse?
She's super swollen. Yes. It's so
Is there a point in which you would just be like, no?
No, she still needs boops no matter what you do. It's just, I wish you would stop hurting Twilight. What do you mean?
I'm just curious. Like what point is it becoming like?
Well, I think
pain?
I need to take her to the hospital, and then after she's better, get boops.
How about that?
She needs hospital so bad.
I don't think hospital's gonna help.
Needs some reconstructive surgery.
I'm thinking that she's gone.
I mean,
She's happy though.
She is, or she just has no control over her face anymore. One of those two. Body horror is my least favorite thing.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better. But she's cool. She wants. Look, she go fly. Jansen.
I don't think it's gonna really help me much to actually use that. I was hoping to be able to take some body positioning, but because a lot of those are legs behind, but for this, I want her legs in front. It's actually not gonna help. So.
Do this on purpose. She's like the butt. It's pony butt.
Everybody has a butt.
True.
Because everybody poops.
Also true.
Actually, the one thing I should probably do is put the floor back. Determine where the ground is, so I'm actually working with it on the correct ground. I think so. She. I can. Okay, I still have this marked. We're going to grab Pinky's pelvis quick. And she already starts taking off here, but the technical leg is still going. So I'm going to say from here to here. So it's here to there, and then up. I'm gonna say that the pelvis goes down.
Oh no. Who added a quote? What is but because everybody poops. It's just a fact, Sir Edward. If you don't poop, you have a problem, and then you need to see the hospital doctor.
Everybody poops, right? Like, this isn't like some...
Find out. No, it's only you and like 5 other people.
It's a conspiracy.
Weirdos. A bunch of weirdos.
I feel like that actually didn't do much. I mean, it's supposed to be about bringing the pelvis down. I mean, I guess it did pause it, but in a way, it only paused it for like a literal half second.
Yeah, I'm thinking this vodka stuff might be alcoholic.
Wow.
Yeah. The conclusion I've come to. You know what? I think it just makes poop jokes funnier.
They can be funnier?
Well, I mean, they can always be funnier. Poop jokes don't have a limit. They're limitless.
They don't have a limit?
They don't have a limit. They're a limitless poop joke.
I thought it was fart jokes.
Both are pretty much in the same category. One tends to lead to the next.
So, fart jokes are a gateway drug for poop jokes?
Yes.
Okay.
It is the gateway for poop. It is a poop joke.
Okay, there. I just wanted to give her a little bit more of a pause on the ground. So, and I feel like I could probably still add more. Like from here to here. But I won't. I'm not going to bother. Yes, we'll fix Twilight, Michael.
I didn't say nothing. I said, I have been a good boy. Don't Twilight.
Nobody says I've been a good boy if they've actually been a good boy.
No, what if you like talking to Santa Claus? You want him to know, so that he'll bring you the new Super Nintendo or whatnot, right? Wait.
Oh, the N64. Remember that cartoon?
Or it just
The kids screaming.
that kid lost his freaking mind.
Kids. I think it was multiple.
You know. Man. Been a while since I played N64. Not really a console. Oh no.
I think this might actually work. Michael, grow the fuck up.
I didn't say nothing.
You did.
Leave me alone.
Chat, we have a problem with Michael.
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
It's one thing, like, he wants boobs, but suddenly I do a butt to butt potential, and he's like, oh!
I said nothing of the sort. It's just, you know. You know what? Never mind. No, I'm fine. I'm sitting here, arms crossed, deep breath. It's fine. Bro, that's how you become a cranky old man. I do not want to become a cranky old man. You're a bug.
See, got you. It's not nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm laughing about like dogs wearing hats or something.
Yeah, at the exact moment.
Yes, I was thinking of a little pug with a little top hat. It was very funny. I'm not sure why the video.
Michael's the most brony I know.
Never, also never a big button smile. Big button smile. That, yes.
Trying to figure out what to do with their legs. Michael.
I'm just sitting here, man. Don't look at me.
Well, Michael, don't grow up. That's why you became a cranky, or that's how you become a cranky.
That's correct. It is correct.
Like, something you can...
I'm sorry.
Why are you still going?
Dogs and hats, man. Dogs with hats. Twilight has become a burb. She has, because her legs are gone. She got lost under the floor.
Nope. Actually, I'm wondering if I put it that low to like do something like this, I might be able to do like a forward leg.
Mm-hmm. It's painful.
No, I'll worry about that later. Okay, so and she's like that. I can probably move the pelvis up a little bit more because this pelvis, the chest one, I can move down to kind of go to ground level. Then chest 2 goes up here, and then these go to here.
Aww.
She's like, she's sliding.
Cute. No, you look so sad. So happy at the same time.
You saying she looks happy?
She looks content. Like, yay, I'm being dragged away by my best friend. And the hooves are sticking out like that. It's so adorable. Uh-oh.
Didn't expect that to crash, actually. I was just trying to move a bone.
Now you're already hitting the RAM limit. That's crazy. You'll already be hitting the RAM limit.
That wasn't a RAM limit. That was an actual just crash.
No.
RAM limit is 98% of my errors. So.
Hopefully you didn't lose too much.
But I'm unsure as to how much I lost on that because I actually had to load the auto load. Oh, I lost a lot.
At least Pinky's.
Well, that's going to save, but it's 10 minutes at most. And I think I was towards the end of that because I lost all that positioning. I normally don't hit the save button unless I'm loading models because that's the 2% of my errors and not.
Yeah.
So,
That's unfortunate.
Well. I feel like she just wanted to get back to the bug.
That's what it was. She was like, I missed that bug.
18. The one thing that bugs me with all these is if it's a multiple of 90, the degrees are perfectly fine, but anything in between, if I type in like 178 or I put 1178, but like say I put in like 154. Oh, that one actually popped up right. It's like, or 91. Let's try 91.
This is okay.
That one's actually, well, there.
Is it already working?
So it will start putting into these like fractions of a percentage, and it will just start adding fractions, and that really frustrates me with SFM because like maybe I don't want a fraction or something. I want exactly 180 because I'm doing like math on rotations, and it starts fighting you on it, and I don't like that.
I got my initial set of giggles out. Doesn't mean there won't be more. He's gotta reposition ponies again.
So it sucks when you lose stuff because, like, god damn it, I put all this work into it. Now I gotta go and do it all again. Well, yeah. But a lot of when I go to do stuff, it's some of it is to do the final thing, but a lot of it is I'm just trying to figure out what to do. And the nice thing is if I have to redo work, I really don't have to redo that part of it. Now I know where I'm trying to go. So it's not like I have to go through that whole process again. I tried a couple things and I found some stuff that worked.
She likes the ground. It's very good. Actually, part 2 is.
So I want to make sure that she looks mostly on the ground and has like a larger flat portion. That's why I'm trying to put chest 1 down a little bit and then chest 2 over this way. But I feel like I'm not turned correctly from this. I don't mind having the tail stretched out a little bit. It's kind of expected. So I can, put that a little bit there, that a little bit there. And that a little bit there. But now I'm still looking at this and being like, oh, okay, I am still not. Wait, is Pinky? Pinky's fine. But now for Pinky to actually have good control of it, I probably have to go to about there, which puts us a little higher than I probably want. But I can stretch this a little bit more. If I can go chest 2 and then can I stretch the chest? No, I can't stretch the arms. For one, I'm going to save where I am so that it's locked in.
One thing is to guarantee this video is putting a smile on my face. This video is putting a smile on my face. Very good smile.
Why?
It's a fun video.
Because I think I'm making a mistake now.
No.
It's like if Michael finds it like a pleasurable, then that means that I'm probably on the wrong side of YouTube.
Don't use those words. It's happy, fun. Good. No. No, this is X-rated. Look away, children.
I wanted to try to get it while you were taking a sip. Well, actually, that'd be bad because I'd be cleaning up.
Yes, I was hoping you would spit alcohol all over my things. Yeah.
Michael, you need to like
What? I'm
be
fine.
an adult.
Yeah, I keep thinking about those dogs, man. This one was wearing a little bowler hat, a little terrier. Very, very cute.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Now that I am here, I can do the thing I was planning to do.
If Michael finds it adorable, then I'm probably doing what I was going to do. No, Sir Edward. No one needed noodles. I love the zoos. You're making good stuff. I love it so much.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Oh, she said.
I think her mouth is actually below 0. Hold on, that's weird. Okay, now it's fixed. There. So now I'm in trouble. Help me, Michael.
No, I want this to happen. I think this is good.
If you help me, you get boops. Boops.
Oh my goodness.
The horses know.
I'm conflicted.
There's a currency for Michael, and it starts with a B, and it is not Bitcoin.
No, because that stuff's tanking so hard.
Is it?
Oh, like crazy. It's at its lowest point in 2 years.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, but if you compare it where it was 10 years ago?
Well, given that it says about 50% of the people who invest in Bitcoin at this point are in the red.
Yeah, which is anybody but rich people.
Yeah.
Or the people that started early. Yeah,
Yes,
I don't care about that.
Early.
Bitcoin is a horrible investment. Do not invest in Bitcoin. It's a quick buck, and quick bucks is not the way to work.
But you know what?
No, Michael, please don't make
Graphic cards are becoming available again, or affordable again. That's a nice.
It depends. Are you planning to buy a 4090?
I'd probably buy something in the 30 series. If I was to buy anything.
Yeah, if you buy 40 series, it's
I feel like I need a whole new
rough.
though place with power supply to do that.
No, I have 1,000 watt. It'd be fine.
I have an 850.
For 4080, you'd probably be fine. But do you want to spend $1,100?
No.
Yeah, but a 4080 is like 50% increased performance to a 3080.
But what's a 3080, like 500?
No, like 800.
Still high for me.
Yeah, but that's 300 more, which is the problem of is it spending 50% more for 50% performance equivalent? Not really. It shouldn't be that way, because otherwise you're going to be spending $10,000 for a graphics card in 3 years.
Yeah.
So
I don't plan on changing my monitor anytime soon. So.
But the 4090 has like double the performance of I think a 3090 or something like that. So like for me, if I were to like say get a 4090, it would be a significant boost. But I don't have space for it. I'd have to get like an extension or something and do some weird setup.
Yeah,
I'm not planning to do that.
Yeah.
I want to see what AMD's has in December before I do anything. But I mean, I got the new monitor, but the new monitor is just a slightly wider 2K. It's still 1440 tall, exactly the same. It's just 50%. No, not 50%. 33% wider.
You just need to haul that thing over
So
here.
it's that much wider. But
You should just move your desk against that wall and just use that as your computer monitor.
no. I actually have to do an RMA for that cable because it's not working.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Which suck, like it's not even like, so I have a fiber optic because it's running like 25-35 feet. You can't run like 4K 120 at that distance. So I have a fiber optic, but I was having difficulties getting it to run, and now it doesn't even detect the TV at all. Like I can't even send any signal there. So I emailed them about an RMA, and I think that I have to check they emailed me earlier today. I haven't looked at it yet, but I think they'll take it back and send me a new one, so we can try again on it. But they're kind of expensive cables, so I'm kind of hoping it works out. Because there's no way you can send that much data that far. Actually, I ordered a 1.5 foot HDMI 2.1 extension so that I can plug that into the TV, which has the sharp angle because fiber optics can't bend too much. So I'm going to use the final mile for 1.5 feet to the extension and then run the rest of it fiber optic.
I find it funny that people are watching this and they're probably streaming it in like Australia, but you can't run a signal 25 feet.
No, it's because I'm streaming at 6,000 kilobit. That is a 48 megabit.
Yeah.
So we're talking like going that is like so 6,000 megabit is it's a kilobit or megabit for that. I think it's 6 megabit. No, we're talking signals of magnitude difference.
Yeah. You can't get it 25 feet.
No, because there's a I'm gonna punch that man so much. You know, he wants to boop horses, and I want to boop Michael with I want to boop him.
She got that horse.
I feel like so. There's two choices. I can have the legs go up, or the legs go down.
Oh wow, that breaks him.
Well, no. So if I did down, it would be like more like this or something. I mean, I guess I could do like this, but it just doesn't feel
you
right.
Put the butt back, and then those legs up.
What?
The bend it at the knee.
Which way? Like
that way.
Here?
No, the other way. And then just like bend the butt a bit.
Bend the butt?
And bend the butt. No, not that way. he's doing like, hey, Twilight. No. Dogs and hats.
When you're talking about like doing this.
No,
or
like
this.
That. But she would have to have her. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of works.
I'm not gonna do that right now.
She was
because
like, if she was like kicking off the floor trying to like fight Pinky.
I'm doing double rotation. I would have to do that per bone to make it look right. So I'll do that later.
Right.
But we need to make Twilight have the right expression for this.
He seems pretty happy. Oh, hooves. Very cute. Hooves are so much better.
She's like,
oh no, that's a pretty good expression.
She's like, not again.
she's not frightened anymore. She's just like giving in, like crap. It's a crap moment. The butt benders. Oh no. Four nations lived in harmony until the butt benders. That's. I want to see that episode of Avatar where the butt benders attack. It's like, what is your elemental power? Let me show you. Just everybody gets wibbly butts. They're very uncomfortable. It'd be a powerful power. But she shouldn't seem frightened.
Why would she not be frightened?
I thought it was better when she was just like. I guess if she's fighting, she'd be frightened.
Yeah, she's supposed to be fighting.
Okay.
Hold on, let's do it. Let's set her up. Let's say like right now, we're gonna make Pinky the master on this. So we'll do that. And so now if I move the oh no, I have to move this one. No, that is right. All right. So now we're okay, there we go. All right, so let's
I feel like she needs to be like pulling books off shelves,
Well, it depends on how far I put her from things. We'll see.
If she pulls an entire bookshelf just off the wall,
Have her pick up the gun with magic and just start firing randomly.
oh, she could fire magic from her horns. I think she dropped the gun at this point.
She dropped the gun, but she has magic.
Oh. For Twilight. I like the idea of her just trying to grab books off the shelf and tossing it at me. Gotta utilize the environment.
Is that too fast though? I'm pretty sure it's too fast.
Well, I feel like it's not fast enough.
Actually, it works. For how long she's on the ground, she's hitting a single spot. That is, to me, what matters for speed. So, though I might play with it, do a cadence with the speed. So slow it down whenever she's after she pushes off. There's a slowdown, and then it kind of or the slowdown is while she's in the air, and then there's a push off and it's a quick speed up, and do that. The problem with that is that all the motion that Twilight makes might be affected by that, and because every time there's a little bit, her body would stretch a little bit differently if I really wanted to make it look good. But all right, let's do one little thing here. So any of the bookshelves that are in this row, we're going to delete. SFM is really bad with the selection tools, so sometimes it takes a couple tries. Why is there a group?
Yeah, I saw on the back bookshelves just now. Are you deleting bookshelves?
I need to have the camera have visibility. Okay, so that's that row. Thankfully, these should not have any duplicates, so... Okay, so now
Oh no. That's funny. Jay just released a video with an interesting title.
is it lewd?
No, it just says Mo reacts to Anthology 7.
Oh, actually interests me.
Poor Mo. It's actually fairly interesting. I'd be curious. It's definitely a video.
And no, so not Anthology 7.2.
It just says Anthology 7.
Oh, that's actually more interesting.
As far as I know, Mo doesn't really watch any of the.
I know, that's what makes it interesting.
But it might be
Mo's Jay's boyfriend, so he's a super cool dude though, but he's definitely not I wouldn't call him a brony.
Oh, they're streaming it live.
Oh, that might be interesting. Oh, wait.
Well, he does do it kind of.
I want to check. Is he? We'll check. Oh, he's not also on Twitch. He's not double streaming anymore. Those are
He hasn't started yet.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Or he did. No, it's uploaded to YouTube. Okay, he already finished.
Stop lying to me.
He finished it 2 hours ago. You missed it.
Jesus Christ.
One more and all this information
There
on
you
the
go.
fly, man.
So Twilight's Tale is definitely not like locked in or anything.
Derps.
Well, thank you for the derps, Nellen. There we go. Cece's being pulled.
She is?
What I don't know is can I add like rotation jitters to this and like kind of make it work. Yeah, it actually does kind of work.
I feel like maybe if she had the gun, it'd be like just for the first few seconds, so just get one or two shots off and miss. And then she could be like trying to grab the bookshelf or grab books to throw at Pinky.
No, that's why I thought like she can flail around, but then you have like have her just pull the gun off out of camera and just fire randomly.
Yeah.
And like
couple
whatever.
shots, yeah.
Pinky, I don't have to change much. Twilight, I'm going to have to add to her a default motion to go with the cadence of what's going on. The problem is any motion I add after that, I don't have the ability to keyframe it because it would be locked in for the other things. And hello, Grande.
Thank you for the derps, Nolan.
Sorry, I do not speak Spanish. Only English. Sorry,
Well,
so
I'm
apologies.
from Argentina. It's English.
Probably me. Well, yeah. I mean, I can speak Spanish for like 5 words, so
Yeah.
that doesn't mean I speak Spanish. But welcome. Most comedy is visual. Whatever this is.
Whatever this is, yes.
The Falklands are Argentine.
I have a British friend who would disagree with you, but I'm not going to take sides.
Wow. That's
That's between them. That's between those two.
Oh, okay.
Like, the United States does not care.
When I actually modify the position, this actually looks pretty good now. I mean, it will be a little bit smooth, like this. Oh, but I actually like this. Like, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, her leg is fusing the Twilight, but it looks good. I like it.
A bit better.
Yes, I like it more. But touches.
So it's every time that Twilight goes, or like Pinky goes down, because you can see like right here. So what I made the mistake here of, I think the tail is at the midpoint of her motion, which is not where I would want it to be. I would want to pick one of the extremes, because it's much easier to say go to here and then come back than it is to say go a little bit this way, a little bit that way. So I'll probably have to adjust the tail to one of the extremes, then adjust everything to the other extreme, and then kind of blend between that, so that it's mainly that she just kind of has that feel of going through the general motions of everything. The thing that's going to be difficult though is I'm so used to working off keyframes, where I can say, here's what I want you to do at this moment and this moment, but I can't do a keyframe off of something like that. So, but that's actually how I used to animate my first year, was I didn't do keyframes. I did I forgot what they call it. There's a specific name for when you animate straight through. It's something like that, where you don't do keyframes. You're basically just making every motion as you go through. It's not the best way to do it. That's actually very bad practice. I don't know almost nothing in English. I'm putting all this in the translator. Still, it's understandable to me, though.
Yes.
Doesn't translate back, but I do understand you. So,
Thumbs up.
Yes.
Thumbs up is universal.
Yep. But we might end just a couple minutes early because I need to use the restroom, and that would probably take up most of the time here. So, but we did get. It doesn't feel like a lot of progress, but knowing that this is a potential shot that works is good, and getting some of the progress that direction is good. So it's big things that look small. I actually think that this is turning out okay, and I am kind of happy with how shot is turning out. We'll have to figure. Just jumping to that is
It's
really
like
weird.
in between.
I kind of want to just play like smile, 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 and having her just like cheaply lip sync to sing smile, smile, smile. But I have to play like some weird retimed version so that I don't have to worry about like copyright.
I feel like
thumbs
you
up
need to
isn't
pick a
quite
different
universal. It means
song.
fuck you in Afghanistan. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Does it?
There are some countries where this means no, and this means yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. Well, there's something in England where you can't do like.
Or what about this?
Yeah, that's the thing in England, that doing this in England is considered like
This I think is okay.
This is okay. This is just victory
This
or
isn't.
peace. This is we basically just flipped off everybody in England.
Yeah, because it's equivalent. It's saying like what would they with archers? They used to demoralize them or to punish them. They would cut off their fingers, and it was a way to say "ha ha ha, I have mine" for their bow fingers. So yeah,
Or maybe like it was like a threat to take a finger. I don't know.
yeah, it could be. But I thought it was a thing of saying "ha ha, look, I got my fingers." Anyways, who is still on right now? Then apparently not Jay. So we did Fiora recently, so we can do some Cowgirl. She's doing Jackbox.
I see a pony.
That is a game. I hopefully they're not playing that with people online because they are. They're doing movies, everything everywhere all at once. I listen.
Good film.
I'm listening to a podcast called Art of the Cut, which is editors. It's a podcast where they talk about editors from different movies and TV shows, and they talk to the editor from that movie that did all the editing for it. And it was actually very interesting.
Yeah, they did a lot with very little.
Well, no, it was the only guy that did the editing. The guy that did all the cuts and figured out everything. It was really, really cool.
Everything Everywhere All at Once made a ton more money than Morbius. Come on, that game.
Just because it's good doesn't mean they made more money. But if you haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, that was an amazing movie. It's a highlight of. But the guy that was doing the editing was saying, so I had this super big plan. We started the movie and I was like, this is gonna be great. I'm looking forward to like getting all of us in one room and we just binge a bunch of shit. It's gonna be awesome. And then COVID happened and none of that happened. And he was super depressed about it. But it made it work because he got to spend time with his kid and stuff. So,
All right.
but yeah, we're gonna go raid some Cowgirl. So
Go send her pony wishes.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that's probably good. Coco, yeah, okay, they're doing a little better after that
Coco
one,
made a lot
but
of money, I know that.
anyways, so we'll see you all later. Let me switch to the kitty cat.
Meow meow.
Where's Kitty?
Adios.
Yes, we'll see you Friday. We're gonna be back Friday for some more stream stuff. It is. We used to do some different type streams on Black Friday, but we'll have to see. More in that later, I guess, once we figure out some more. So, also Mercy's best movie, Lies. Thank you to Nolan for some of the cheers. Thank you to Sir Edward for moderating, and thank you to Sparky the Otter and Coleslaw Forever for the follows. Also to Soul Kitty for the resub, and also Jade Foxy for the new sub. That was super cool. So thank you very much, and we'll see you guys in a couple days.
Bye bye.
Have a happy Thanksgiving for any that we're not going to see before then.
Lots of giggles.
Giggles.
Da da do da da dee da 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 do da da diddly diddly do do do.